So you just said that you were paragraph 3 on OPORD and a security dude. Tell me how you came about that. Did you have any pushback from other people that wanted to do the same? Who did you have slack that somebody had to take up in other areas? How did that operate?
So the way it usually works is, whoever gets assigned PL is in charge of getting all the OPORD together and assigning who does what. And usually if, there's someone they'll ask you for help. And especially if you come from the IBOLC background, you've done a ton of OPORDs, and, you're really comfortable with that kind of stuff. Whereas the dudes come from the 75th do a lot of terrain models, so they're usually the ones that took over the TMK. So usually the same-ish group of people would do the OPORDs just so we had that continuity. And, once we knew we had a good product on one day, we could keep it going and keep recreating that product to that same standard. And since I came from IBOLC, I was really comfortable with paragraph 3. And I thought, most of the time it was better than just laying down, pulling security, because that's when I would fall asleep and get in trouble. So actively doing something was better than not. And especially if, one of my buddies was PL, like one of the guys I was close with, I would look for other ways to help him, whether that would be, sector sketches or a different paragraph of the OPORD or, fires overlay, stuff like that. But if you establish yourself as in Darby, hey, I'm really comfortable with this paragraph or really comfortable with the terrain model or whatever it is in the OPORD, then people will get to know that and people will look for you to help them when they're in that PL position. So I'd definitely take advantage of that if you'd rather do that than pull security, because it makes time go by a lot faster, and it's I think it's a lot better than just laying down and looking out into the wilderness.
And hallucinating.
Yeah. Seeing little leprechauns dance all around.